Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick study update about my grade 5. I purchased a new study manual. It is the grades 4 and 5 operator certification in math review from Eric Wahlberg from Wastewater Technology Trainers. I used his grade 3 on my grade 3 and it's one of the key sources I used, his grade 3 study guide, and it was great. I actually used it for my 4. All right. I got the 4 or 5 because I was really curious to see how it differed from the 3 and if it's something we should even be investing in. Because like I said, I used the 3 for my 4 and I did fine. I passed on the first shot. And something I wasn't surprised to see in here, I went right to the math and it's all pretty much the same as the 3, except it's longer. Okay. They're going to just add extra steps. And that's something I've kind of been telling you guys through my advanced math series for the videos I've gotten up so far. You'll notice it's not that it's harder. We haven't gone from solving wastewater math problems to landing people on the moon or Mars. We're not launching the shuttle. It's just a couple extra steps. We're not doing calculus. It's still algebraically solved math. So he has a technique in here, by the way, on his math. A lot of us in California, all colleagues I know, we call it the Wahlberg method. It's actually called the conversion factor method, and it's a great way to convert and do math where you cancel your units out. It's not how I do my math, but I can see the wisdom in teaching it now that I'm starting to teach math and why you would want to teach it that way. So I'm going to actually do a video probably in the next week on the conversion factor method and show you how it works and why if you get stumped on a math problem, if you can revert to the conversion factor method, it'll come in handy. So used to be kind of against that method, but I'm becoming a little bit more of it's kind of winning me over a little bit as I begin to teach. So anyway, the Wastewater Technology Trainers, and what he really does here, which is I think great, is he extracts what you need out of the books. So you still need to do the courses to get your education credit for your test. But I hear a lot of people kind of ask, well, do I have to know everything in this book? And I guess the unfortunate answer is yes, but also no, because some of that stuff's a little like in the volume 2. You should really read the volume 2 wastewater treatment operator book from Sacramento State for your grade 2, but it gets into some more advanced stuff that you don't actually need to know until you're 3. And what he does, and he's got grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and a grade 4 and 5. What he does is he extracts that information out and kind of tells you, you really need to know this. I mean, let's not worry too much about, nitrification for your grade 1. It's not going to come up, So he does a really good job of distilling down what it is you need. Now, this book you can buy by itself, and I just purchased it. It's $150, okay? It's full of great information, and he worked really hard on this. His math class, or his actual class you go to, is a week long. And it costs, I think it's $850 now. It might be $800, but you can find it Wastewater Technology Trainers. If you can afford to go to that, I recommend you do. But here's the kicker on that. It's not just $800. It's not just his fee. You got to pay for a hotel. You got to drive. You got to take time off work. There's some hangups there. He does have an online class. I don't know the pricing on that one, but he has an online class. But you still have to be present for it. So you're still taking time off work to focus on this class that he's teaching. So there are some drawbacks to his class. What I like about the manual is you can do it at your own pace. And I'm wearing my Slow and Steady t-shirt today with a little sloth on it. That's how I study for certification exams, slow and steady. I don't cram. I don't do week-long intensives. I would love to go to one of his week-long intensives just for the experience, but I'm not going to go for and that's going to be why I'm going to pass, is because I went to a week-long intensive cram session. I don't think that's sound strategy when you're trying to pass these tests. I think it's helpful, but it shouldn't be the thing you rest your hat on, or you hang your hat on, rather. So I do think it's money well spent if you can afford it, or if your work will pay for it. But if you're like me, my work's not going to send me to that, and I'm not going to pay out of my pocket for that. I don't want to do that. But I'm more than happy to front $150 out of my pocket. And the other thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to share some takeaways as I study, some things I didn't know, some stuff that I'm really intrigued by. And then what I'm going to do is when I get to the grade 5, I'm going to do a post test kind of thing and talk about what in here was this did it nail it, or was it way off? Like how close was it? And I can kind of give you an idea of if it's something you should purchase. And I'm sure it will be. He's highly respected. I'm not here to like review his stuff. I'm just going to tell you how accurate or inaccurate it was relative to the test I took. So if you're watching this video like in 5 years, this is all going to be done and you can, you know, make the decision for yourself. If you're watching this now, I invite you to buy one and follow along with me. And let's do this together. Let's study for the grade 5. And yeah, that's it. But I wanted to put a video out. I haven't forgotten about my grade 5 series. I'm still doing it, but I've got so much going on. And it's like a struggle I'm starting to struggle to kind of get videos out because things are just popping at the plant. I got some other extracurricular things going on. Family life is cuckoo bananas. So I did get a GoPro. If you watched my last video, I'm actually gonna wear it and do stuff and do videos with it. I'm really excited to, you know, do some process control, some laboratory and things like that around the plant. Hopefully it'll help people out. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. I recommend you go ahead and buy this right now and follow me, and later on we're going to see did it work, did it not work, and let's go from there. Take it easy, everybody. Have a great day.